between sometimes disinterested neglect and at other times arbitrary decrees. In 2008 in the House of Commons, I delivered an apology for the worst example of the latter, the policy of Indian residential schools. That was dealing with the past. Today we are dealing with the future. Je suis enchanté d'annoncer qu'après des legislation entitled the First Nations Control of First Nations Education Act. The Act will provide the legislative base required to ensure that youth on reserve have access to the education they need and deserve. One that is portable and meets provincial standards, incorporates Aboriginal language and culture, and ensures that First Nations communities themselves have the primary responsibility for day-to-day management of schools. The legislation will end Ottawa's unilateral authority over First Nations education, while requiring First Nation communities and parents to assume responsibility and accountability for the education their children receive. And I should mention that the upcoming budget, Economic Action Plan 2014, will provide full funding for the new system. This Act does one more thing. It will finally repeal the provisions of the Indian Act that established residential schools. Therefore, friends, this truly is the beginning of a historic new path, not just for First Nations, but for all Canadians. Now, before turning the podium over to Minister Valcourt, National Chief Athlete